From Detroit's factories to Europe's battlefields, American industry produced the machines that liberated a continent. Jeeps, Shermans, Hellcats, and amphibious marvels. This is the complete catalog of every vehicle that rolled, fought, and won World War II for the United States. Light tanks. Let's begin with the Scouts and Reconnaissance Armor. M2 light tank pre-war training vehicle, establishing American tank design DNA. Twin turret configuration on early models. Vertical volute spring suspension introduced. Continental radial engine. 37mm gun on final A4 variant. Limited combat at Guadalcanal. Approximately 700 produced. Quickly obsolete, but trained first generation of American tankers. M3 Stuart the Honey. First American tank seeing mass combat in North Africa. Continental R975 radial engine, producing 250 horsepower. Armed with 37mm M6 gun. Weak against armor, but devastating to infantry. Riveted hull, high silhouette. Top speed 36 miles per hour. Over 13,000 produced. British crews affectionately nicknamed it for exceptional reliability and speed. M5 Stuart Evolution, featuring twin Cadillac V8 engines, replacing scarce aircraft radials. Automatic transmission, quieter and cooler running. Completely redesigned hull with sloped armor, larger turret, same 37mm gun. Maximum speed, 40 miles per hour. Approximately 8,800 built. Served as standard reconnaissance platform through war's end in Europe. M22 Locust airborne assault tank, designed to fit inside heavy gliders. Weighing only 7.4 tons, extremely compact. Marmon Harrington engine, 37mm gun. Maximum speed, 40 miles per hour. Engineering marvel, but lacked armor for frontline survival. Around 830 produced, sparingly used by British airborne forces crossing Rhine River. M24 Chaffee, ultimate American light tank, arriving late 1944. Revolutionary torsion bar suspension, replacing tall vertical volute springs. Twin Cadillac V8 engines, 75mm gun matching Sherman firepower. Low profile chassis, maximum speed, 35 miles per hour. Approximately 4,700 produced, set template for modern light tank design. Medium tanks. Moving on to America's armored backbone. M3 Lee, stopgap design mounting 75mm gun and hull sponson, 37mm in turret. Tall, awkward profile, limited firing arcs. Continental R975 radial, maximum speed 26 miles per hour. Around 6,200 produced. Provided vital firepower to British 8th Army in North Africa when desperately needed. M4 Sherman, standard icon of American industrial might. Welded hull, sharp angular front. Continental R975 radial engine, 75mm M3 gun. Maximum speed 30 miles per hour, 62mm frontal armor. Over 49,000 total Shermans produced, all variants. Reliable, easily repaired, overwhelming numbers. Backbone of Allied armored spearhead. M4A1 Sherman cast hull variant, instantly recognizable by rounded turtle shell upper hull. Single-piece steel casting, deflected shots better than flat plates. Continental radial engine, 75mm gun. First variant entering mass production. Approximately 6,300 built. Harder to manufacture, but superior ballistic protection. M4A2 Sherman powered by twin GM671 diesel engines. Army preferred gasoline, so primarily sent to Soviet Union via Lend-Lease. U.S. Marines used extensively in Pacific, sharing fuel logistics with Navy landing craft. Around 10,900 produced. Reliable diesel power plant. M4A3 Sherman definitive U.S. Army tank, powered by purpose-built Ford GAA V8 engine, producing 500 horsepower. Reliable, powerful, became American standard in Europe from 1944 onwards. 75mm or 76mm gun options. Maximum speed 30 miles per hour. Approximately 11,400 produced, all variants. M4A3E2 jumbo assault tank adding massive extra steel layers. Frontal armor increased to 100mm. Heavily thickened turret. Designed to lead columns drawn fire from German 88mm guns. Still mounting 75mm gun initially. Maximum speed reduced to 22 miles per hour. Only 254 produced. Extremely effective breakthrough vehicle. M4A3E8 Easy 8-Peak Sherman Evolution, featuring horizontal V-loop spring suspension, wide tracks for smooth ride, armed with high-velocity 76mm gun, improved armor protection, maximum speed 30 mph, approximately 4,500 produced, represented pinnacle of medium tank technology in 1945. Sherman Firefly, British modification, fitting massive 17-pounder anti-tank gun into M4A4 hull. Radio moved to armored box on turret rear for weight balance. Capable of destroying Tigers and Panthers frontally. Approximately 2,000 converted. Most effective Allied tank killer in Western Europe. Sherman 105mm. Assault gun variant mounting 105mm howitzer instead of anti-tank gun. Operating in assault gun platoons, blasting bunkers and strongpoints with massive high-explosive shells. Supported infantry attacks. Several thousand produced various Sherman hulls. Infantry support role rather than anti-tank. M4 Zippo flamethrower variant used extensively in Pacific theater. Main gun replaced or supplemented by heavy flamethrower nozzle. Capable shooting napalm 100 yards into caves and pillboxes. Essential for clearing Japanese fortifications. Terrifying psychological weapon. Several hundred converted from standard Shermans. Heavy tanks. Now let's look at America's heaviest armor. M26 Pershing, America's answer to German Panthers. Thick armor, low profile, powerful 90mm gun, Ford GAA V8 engine, maximum speed 25 miles per hour. Officially classified heavy tank during World War II. Arrived late war, early 1945. Approximately 2,200 produced. Set template from modern main battle tanks. T-26E4 Super Pershing prototype, field tested in Europe, mounting massive long-barreled 90mm T-15E1 gun. Crew welded captured Panther boilerplate steel onto front for improvised extra armor. King Tiger killer, only single digits produced. Successfully engaged and destroyed German heavy armor at range. T-28 Super Heavy Doom Turtle. Monstrous 95-ton casemate tank designed smashing Siegfried Line fortifications. No turret. 105mm gun directly in frontal armor. So wide required double tracks each side. Maximum speed 8 miles per hour. Only 2 prototypes built. Arrived too late for combat deployment. Tank destroyers. Next up, the Panzer Hunters. M3 GMC Desperate, early measure mounting 75mm field gun in M3 half-track bed. Zero crew protection, but provided mobile anti-tank fire. Used Philippines and North Africa campaigns. Approximately 2,200 produced. Makeshift solution punching holes in enemy armor when needed. M6 GMC Fargo, failed design mounting 37mm anti-tank gun on Dodge truck chassis. Unarmored, high profile, gun too small for modern tanks. Maximum speed 50 miles per hour. Approximately 5,380 built. Most converted back to cargo trucks after proving ineffective. M10 Wolverine, workhorse tank destroyer built on Sherman chassis with lighter armor, open top turret, armed with 3-inch gun. Maximum speed 30 miles per hour. Vulnerable to artillery, but fast and lethal. Approximately 6,700 produced. Backbone of TD battalions throughout campaigns. M18 Hellcat Speed Demon. Fastest tracked vehicle of WWII hitting 55 miles per hour. Purpose-built with paper-thin armor, 76mm gun. Utilized shoot-and-scoot tactics outmaneuvering heavy German tanks. Maximum horsepower 450. Around 2,500 produced. Revolutionary hit-and-run tank destroyer. M36 Jackson. M10 hull fitted with massive turret housing 90mm gun. Only American vehicle reliably destroying Tigers and Panthers from long range frontally. Maximum speed 30 miles per hour. Approximately 2,300 produced. Critical weapon engaging German heavy cats. Self-propelled artillery, continuing with mobile firepower. M7 Priest. Named for pulpit-like machine gun ring on superstructure. 105mm howitzer mounted on M3 Lee chassis. Allowed artillery keeping pace with rapidly advancing armored divisions. Maximum speed 26 miles per hour. Over 4,000 produced. Provided immediate fire support. M8 Scott compact howitzer motor carriage, placing 75mm pack howitzer on M5 Stuart chassis. Fast and light, providing close-range indirect fire. blasted bunkers and machine gun nests clearing way for infantry. Maximum speed 40 miles per hour. Approximately 1,800 produced. M12 GMC King Kong, mounted 155mm long tom gun on older M3 tank chassis, designed for long-range destruction, famously cracked Siegfried Line bunkers, firing point-blank into pillboxes. Maximum speed 24 miles per hour, around 100 produced. Devastating siege artillery piece. M40 GMC, successor to M12, pairing 155mm long tom gun with wider, more stable M4A3 Sherman chassis. Saw action in final battle for Cologne. Maximum speed 24 miles per hour, approximately 400 produced. Potent mobile artillery arriving late war. M43 HMC, big brother to M40, swapping 155mm gun for massive 8-inch 203mm howitzer. Produced incredible destructive power, leveling fortifications with ease during final push into Germany. Maximum speed 24 miles per hour, around 48 produced. Heaviest mobile U.S. Army firepower. Armored and scout cars, now the wheeled reconnaissance. M3 Scout Car, white scout car, serving as early war commander's vehicle, including General Patton. Armored, reliable, bristling with machine guns. Maximum speed 55 miles per hour, approximately 21,000 produced. Reconnaissance staple before half-track replacement. M8 Greyhound, fast, quiet, deadly to infantry. Six-wheel drive armored car with 37mm gun, serving as cavalry's eyes and ears. Raced ahead of columns, spotting enemy before vanishing. Maximum speed 55 miles per hour, around 8,500 produced. Essential reconnaissance platform. M20 utility car, essentially Greyhound without turret, serving as armored utility vehicle. Ferried commanders, carried cargo, moved troops quickly through dangerous territory under light armor protection. Maximum speed 55 miles per hour, approximately 3,700 produced. Versatile support role. Half-tracks. Moving on to the hybrid workhorses. M2 half-track, shorter than famous cousin, designed primarily as artillery prime mover. Hauled guns and ammunition, ensuring big batteries could move through mud, trapping standard trucks. Maximum speed 45 miles per hour, around 13,000 produced. Essential artillery support. M3 half-track, definitive armored personnel carrier of WWII. Tracks in back, wheels in front. Carried mechanized infantry squads into battle's heart, protecting from shrapnel and small arms. Maximum speed 45 miles per hour, over 41,000 produced, all variants. Iconic troop transport. M5 half-track, visually nearly identical to M3, produced by International Harvester, mostly for Lend-Lease. Different engine, slightly rolled armor fenders. Served faithfully with British, Canadian, Soviet forces. Maximum speed 45 miles per hour, approximately 6,500 produced. Allied logistics backbone. M9 half-track, International Harvester's version of utility half-track. Widely exported to Allied nations, proving American industrial capacity could supply entire free world. Maximum speed 45 miles per hour, around 3,500 produced. Versatile support vehicle. M16 multiple gun motor carriage meat chopper. M3 half-track, mounting Maxim quad 50 caliber machine gun turret. Designed anti-aircraft use, but devastating against infantry. Combined firepower of 4 heavy machine guns, approximately 2,700 produced. Fearsome ground support weapon. Amphibious vehicles. Next, the Pacific's amphibious heroes. M29 Weasel, originally designed covert Norwegian mission. Fully tracked amphibious cargo carrier traversing deep mud, snow, swamps no other vehicle could touch. Maximum speed 36 miles per hour, land. Around 15,000 produced. Essential extreme terrain logistics. LVT-1 Alligator first landing vehicle. Tracked using paddle-like tracks, swimming through water, crawling up beaches. Crucial key unlocking Pacific island hopping campaign. Maximum speed 6 miles per hour, water. Approximately 1,225 produced. Revolutionary amphibious assault. LVT-2 Water Buffalo, improving on Alligator with better suspension for hard ground. Became Marine's workhorse, ferrying supplies from ship to shore under heavy fire. Maximum speed, 7 miles per hour water. Around 2,960 produced. Pacific Logistics Essential. LVT-4, massive improvement in amphibious design, moving engine forward, adding large rear ramp. Allowed troops and jeeps exiting directly onto beach undercover rather than scrambling over tall sides. Approximately 8,300 produced. Game-changing assault vehicle. LVT-A1 Amtrak with teeth-mounting 37mm turret from light tank, effectively turning landing craft into amphibious tank hunter, supporting 1st Marine Wave. Maximum speed, 6 miles per hour water. Around 510 produced. Fire support from water. LVT-A4. Recognizing need for bigger firepower, swapping small anti-tank gun for 75mm howitzer turret. Acted as floating artillery blasting beach defenses at point-blank range. Approximately 1,890 produced. Devastating amphibious fire support. DUKW Duck, masterpiece of logistics. 6-wheel drive truck encased in boat hull. Could ferry supplies from transport ship directly to depot miles inland, without ever stopping to unload. Maximum speed, 50 miles per hour land. 6 miles per hour water, over 21,000 produced. Trucks and prime movers. Let's move to the logistical backbone. Willys MB, Ford GPW Jeep. General Eisenhower listed as one of 3 tools winning the war. Small, rugged, capable of going absolutely anywhere. Became universal symbol of American liberation. Maximum speed, 65 miles per hour. Over 640,000 produced combined. Legendary versatility. Dodge WC Series. The Beep or Big Jeep. Rugged, 3/4-ton trucks, serving as weapons carriers, ambulances, command cars. If Jeep was too small, Dodge WC was the answer. Maximum speed, 54 miles per hour. Over 250,000 produced all variants. Chevrolet G506. 1.5-ton Chevy, often overshadowed by larger trucks, but critical logistical link. Hauled troops and towed artillery in every theater, including freezing Eastern Front via Lend-Lease. Maximum speed, 45 miles per hour. Around 168,000 produced. GMC CCKW, Deuce and a Half, backbone of Red Ball Express. Over 500,000 of these 2.5-ton trucks built, creating endless river of supplies, fueling Allied race across Europe. Maximum speed, 45 miles per hour. Approximately 560,000 produced. Logistics legend. M4 high-speed tractor. When artillery became too heavy for trucks, fully tracked prime mover took over. Dragged heavy anti-aircraft and field guns through worst terrain imaginable. Maximum speed, 35 miles per hour. Around 5,500 produced. Essential heavy hauler. Diamond T980-981, heavyweight champion of recovery. Massive 12-ton truck designed hauling tank transporter trailers, moving damaged or operational armor where needed, without wearing tank tracks. Maximum speed 25 miles per hour loaded. Approximately 6,500 produced both models. Engineering and recovery. Now the battlefield mechanics. M32 tank recovery vehicle, essentially Sherman tank with fixed turret and massive crane. Braved front lines, winching damaged tanks out of mud, towing back to safety. Armored protection for crew. Around 1,600 produced. Frontline recovery essential. M1 heavy wrecker beast truck equipped heavy-duty crane and winches. Mechanic's best friend, capable lifting engines, riding overturned vehicles, clearing roads for convoys. Maximum speed, 26 miles per hour. Approximately 5,900 produced. Indispensable maintenance vehicle. Liaison and staff vehicles. Finally, the messengers and commanders. Harley-Davidson WLA Liberator, modified for military use with scabbards for submachine guns, blackout lights. Motorcycles carried couriers and MPs swiftly through chaotic traffic of war zones. Maximum speed 65 miles per hour. Over 88,000 produced. Rapid communication. Indian 741. While Harley took spotlight, Indian 741 was vital player. Smaller and lighter. Thousands produced, with many sent British and Commonwealth forces keeping lines of communication open. Maximum speed 60 miles per hour. Around 35,000 produced. Ford staff car. Based on standard civilian sedan offering high-ranking officers relatively comfortable, albeit unarmored ride between headquarters. Painted drab olive blending with war machinery. Maximum speed 85 miles per hour. Thousands produced. Officer transport. Chevrolet staff car rival to Ford, militarized version of Master Deluxe, ferried generals and VIPs across safe zones, serving as a reminder of civilian life amidst machinery of war. Maximum speed, 80 miles per hour. To manned vehicle. From M2 light tanks' twin turrets training America's first tankers to Chevrolet staff cars ferrying victorious commanders, this arsenal represented unprecedented industrial mobilization. 55 vehicle types, countless variants, millions produced. Sherman tanks reliable and overwhelming. Hellcats faster than any Panzer. DUKW amphibians swimming from ships to inland depots. GMC trucks creating supply rivers sustaining advance. Jeeps earning Eisenhower's praise as war-winning tools. They weren't always the most advanced or heavily armored, but American vehicles were reliable, repairable, and produced in numbers the Axis could never match. Detroit's assembly lines built the mechanized force that liberated Europe and defeated Japan.